For his death, the old man made a wish to the goddess to be reincarnated. However, he forgot to emphasize his gender. When he opened his eyes, he found that he had actually been reborn as a baby girl, which he couldn't accept. After all, in his previous life, he was the most powerful hero king. So while his parents were away, the male protagonist, who had been pretending to be asleep, got up. He was going to test this new body of his. Fortunately, he could still feel the existence of spiritual elements at this moment. Having spiritual elements meant that he could use magic. Just then, his mother suddenly returned to the room. Seeing her baby daughter, who was still in the cradle floating in midair, the mother's eyes widened in shock. When the male protagonist saw this, he immediately burst into tears, trying to fool her. Fortunately, in the end, the mother just thought she had had an illusion, and the current situation didn't give her time to think more because the terrifying Magic Stone beasts were approaching here. At this moment, she had to take the child and escape as soon as possible. Unlike his mother's panic, the male protagonist seemed very excited because his goal in this life was to become a top martial fighter and defeat the most ferocious monsters. Later, the mother took him and hid in a relatively safe room, where there were also the male protagonist's elder brother and aunt in this life. At this time, the male protagonist saw two Magic Stone beasts through the window. They had different forms, and the colors of their magic stones were also different. Most importantly, the powerful magic elements instantly made the male protagonist's adrenaline surge, but in the eyes of others, he was just distressed because of fear. However, soon the male protagonist's wish came true. At this moment, a Magic Stone beast suddenly burst into the room. The ant was instantly knocked flying by a powerful shockwave and fell into a coma. In order to protect the male protagonist from harm, the mother and the elder brother bravely stood in front of him. But after all, the gap in strength was too great. Before long, they were all knocked to the ground. Watching everyone fall into a coma, the male protagonist realized that his opportunity had come. Then he crawled towards the Magic Stone beast step by step. Just as the Magic Stone beast was about to attack him, the male protagonist decisively gathered the magic elements on his body. The next second, thrilling battle made the male protagonist very happy. He didn't know that his elder brother behind him had already woken up and witnessed all of this with his own eyes.